Is this thing on? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of the Blindside Blitz podcast on YouTube. I am your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Caleb Steindale. Thanks for watching the video today. You probably have no idea what's about to happen. And neither do I. So, glad you could join me for the ride. I am starting this YouTube channel as sort of another platform for the Blindside Blitz podcast. I've been using Spreaker so far. My podcasts have been up on YouTube, but you haven't actually got to see me. It's all been podcast, all been just audio. There's no video at all. So I decided I'd change things up a little bit. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Today on my first ever Blindside Blitz podcast YouTube video, I will be trying to guess the top 10 passing leaders in the NFL through week number 6. So it's going to be a test for me. I'm going to be seeing if I actually know what's happening in the NFL and if I just think I do. So we'll find out. I'm probably going to totally fail this, but you know, you never know if you don't take a whack at it. So let's get started. I have a list up here. Right here, I've got a list here on Microsoft Word of the current starting quarterbacks on every team. Oops, I forgot to get rid of these. Jacoby Brissett and Jimmy Garoppolo, because they're not starting. And what I'll be doing is pretty much what I said. Just guessing the top 10 passing leaders. I do not know who the top 10 passing leaders are. I have not looked at that at all. Don't you prejudge me. Don't prejudge me. I would never do a thing like that. Never. All right, let's get started. After I make my top 10 list, I'm going to then go onto and open up the webpage that I have saved down at the bottom, the passing leaders through week 6. We will see how I do. The only exception for starting quarterbacks here, I have Blaine Gabbert down here, because Colin Kaepernick just jumped in, so obviously there's no way Colin Kaepernick would be anywhere near the top 10. All right, let's go. Let's kick things off. All right. The way I'm going to work at this is eliminate the people that I think have, the quarterbacks that I think have no possible shot at being anywhere near the top 10. So let's go through and look at this. Fitzpatrick has been an abomination. Ryan Tannehill also cannot be anywhere near the top 10. Cody Kessler has just been starting a little bit. Let's see. I can see all three of those guys on the list, potentially. It's crazy that, like, I know Brian Hoyer hasn't been starting the whole year, but, like, the guy's been on fire. He got, like, 4 straight 300-yard games? I think so. I think that's the stat. I'm not sure that's ever been done by a Bears quarterback in a long time. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's happened, but, like, 4 straight 300-yard games in his first 3 starts. I mean, Brian Hoyer wasn't even on the team until the beginning of this year. So, but still, because he didn't start the whole season, I don't think he's on this list. This is starting to get tough. I don't think Cam Newton's on this can be anywhere near this list. Do I take Jameis Winston off? Probably. I think I'm gonna get rid of Jameis Winston. Blaine Gabbert. Bye-bye. Case Keenum's actually been playing pretty well, but I don't think he's in the top 10 of passing quarterbacks. Marcus Mariota, I think I eliminate Brock Osweiler. And I think I can eliminate, I don't know if I want to eliminate any of those guys. Alright, that looks pretty good for now. Those are the guys that I'm convinced have no shot of even being on here. So let's see, I've eliminated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've eliminated 9 quarterbacks. That's not near enough. I've got to keep on moving. Alright. I forgot to eliminate Tom Brady. Tom Brady just came back. There's no possible way he can be on this list. Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, I don't know about Tyrod Taylor. See, with Taylor, he is a guy that, I mean, the Bills did just put up 45 points. But I don't know how many passing yards Tyrod Taylor threw for. That's the problem. Because I know the Bills have been very successful. They're 4-2. They will be giving New England a run for their money here. In the AFC East. But I don't believe Tyrod Taylor is... I don't think he is. But I'm not that convinced that I'm going to take him off. Am I convinced, though? I don't know. I feel like Dak Prescott might be on there. Carson Wentz might be on there. I don't think Eli Manning is. And I don't think Kirk Cousins is. To be honest, I don't think Tyrod Taylor is. I'm going to get rid of him. That probably isn't a smart idea. Aaron Rodgers is not on this list. Aaron Rodgers has not been playing well. Matthew Stafford might be. Sam Bradford probably isn't. He just had a bye week, and he didn't. And Teddy Bridgewater was playing there at the beginning of the year. Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, I like to keep them on the list. Roethlisberger, Flacco, I can see. Dalton, I can see. Luck, I can see. Mariota, I'm going to get rid of here in my second cut. Blake Bortles, possibly. Maybe. Wilson, I think he missed some time due to injury. I'm not sure how many games he missed, but I'm going to take him off the list. Trevor Siemian. Paxton Lynch started a game in there for him. I think that's going to be enough to keep him off the list. Probably Alex Smith is not on there. I mean, they got walloped by the Steelers, and I don't really think he had many passing yards there. I can't remember. But Carson Palmer. It's been all David Johnson, to be honest with you. I don't think he's on the list. And Derek Carr and Philip Rivers I'm going to leave on. Okay, so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 it looks like. So I've got to get rid of 2 more quarterbacks. Okay, let me get to the quarterbacks that I know are on this list. It's a touchscreen, so... Whoops. All right. I can combine these into shorter range. Okay, my top 10 quarterbacks. Look, I know Matt Ryan is on this list. I'm convinced Matt Ryan's number 1, but I'm going to put him at number 1 a while. Let's make a list of top 10. All right. I think number 2 is probably going to be Drew Brees. He's been going off. I'm going to say number 3. Andy Dalton has also been playing well. You know what? I'm rethinking. I'm thinking I probably want to put Eli Manning back on this list. I'm just, especially with that big game he had. I mean, Odell Beckham Jr. had 222 yards after all. So, whoops. So yeah, I'm gonna keep him there. I think Andy Dalton's 3. I think. Let me think here. I think Dak Prescott has been playing well. What do you think? Should I put him at number 4? I'll go ahead and put him at number 4. Dak Prescott. That's a very bold move, I know. I'm gonna put Andrew Luck at 5. Put Joe Flacco at 6. I'm putting Matthew Stafford at 7. I think Big Ben's been doing well, so Ben Roethlisberger. Who haven't I put on yet? Oh, Derek Carr and Philip Rivers are down there. I've been forgetting about them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slide in Carr above Flacco. And who does that leave me with? I'll put Eli Manning at number 10. I might be off, but that leaves off Blake Bortles. Yeah, I think that looks like a good list. So who are the guys that there's a couple of guys. Wentz, Bortles, and Rivers. So Wentz, Bortles, and Rivers are 3 guys that I can see being on the list, but I don't have them on. Okay. Time for the big reveal. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous right now. I'll be completely honest with you. All right, let's look at the list here. Number 10 is Derek Carr. And I put Derek Carr at 7, okay? What I'm going for right now is a I haven't thought of a point system, to be honest. What I'm going for right now, I think, is just to be on the list. So, you know what? I will keep track of my point total there. I'll make it, if it's spot on, I'll make it 10 points. And depending on how far away I am, 1 point for every spot away. So, like, Kirk Cousins is at 10, and I have him at 7. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 7 points. So I'll dock 3 off the 7, so 7 points. I think that's a good scoring system. Phillip Rivers is number 9. I have him as an honorable mention, so I'll sort of say that's 11, I guess. So what's my goal, I guess? 100 points? Yeah. Okay, so technically Rivers I'm going to have at 11 because he's an honorable mention, so I get points for that. Or should I say I just get 1 point? I'll say I just get 1 point because I have him as an honorable mention. So, to 8 points. Number 8 is Matthew Stafford. So far, so good. Hey, I had Matthew Stafford right at 8. All right, so that's 18 points for me. 7 is Ben Roethlisberger. I have him at 9, and so that's 10 minus 8 because I had Roethlisberger at 9, so that is 26. Sorry, 10 minus 2 I meant. Kirk Cousins is number 6. Dang it, Caleb. 0 points. Dang it. I knew I should have put Kirk Cousins on the list. I'm so mad at myself right now. Andrew Luck is at number 5. Would you look at that? Andrew Luck, number 5. 36 points. Number 4, Drew Brees. Hey, that's not bad. I have Drew Brees at number 2. So that is 8 more points. I'm up to 44. Andy Dalton is 3. Andy Dalton 3. And I have Andy Dalton at 3. Would you look at that? Wonderful. Andy Dalton at 3. I'm doing well right now. Number 2 is Eli flippin' Manning. I had him at number 10. Gosh darn it. So that's only 2 points. So 56. And then number 1 is indeed Matt Ryan. So I got 66 points for that. Quarterbacks that were not on this list that I had on. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is the 13th highest passing quarterback. Are you kidding me right now? Dak Prescott is 13th. I had him at number 4. I guess it's true. It's been mostly Zeke. And then also Kirk Cousins at 6 I had off the list, period. Not good by me. Let's see. Joe Flacco I had at 6. Flacco is 11. Okay, that's not too far off. And otherwise, I think that's it. Stafford, Cars. Yep. All right, that's it. So I got 66 points out of 100. That is a D, I guess. So I didn't do too badly. I did pretty well, considering the circumstances. So I guess I follow football 66% of the time, if that's what you want to say. All right, thanks for listening, or I should say watching. I'm so used to saying listening now. Thanks for watching this first ever episode of the Blindside Blitz podcast on YouTube. Follow the Blindside Blitz podcast at _Blindside Blitz on Twitter. You can also find the podcast and all social media pretty much everywhere. You can find the podcast on Spreaker and SoundCloud as well, the Blindside Blitz podcast. And you can like the Facebook page. I've got a Facebook page, a Google Plus community as well. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, my home dogs. It was fun chilling with you today. Thanks for watching that episode of the Blindside Blitz podcast on YouTube. If you liked it, then click the like button. If you disliked it, then click the dislike button. It's as simple as that. You know what else is simple? Subscribing. You can do so by pressing the little box right up here. Or you could scroll down underneath the video and press the subscribe button, but no one tells you to do that on their YouTube videos, so just click the box right here. That's all you have to do. Have you done it yet? You haven't? Why not? It's literally as easy as pie. You just have to click. I mean, wait, is pie easy? Because, like, I don't know, I've never had pie. never made it or eaten it. Live a sad life. But you won't live a sad life if you subscribe to my channel. So click the subscribe button, and it will bring you joy.